Mom. I just got the Clinical Solutions in the mail, so I will be sending that your direction. But I just wanted to go over a couple things, and it's usually just a lot easier to explain it rather than to type all of it down because it's just a lot of information. So when you get this and you open this beautiful box, inside you're going to have just the general information, and then you're going to have your beautiful product, of course. But then you're going to have a fold out. And I'm making sure I'm on the English side. It's got English and Spanish. But when you open it up, you have all sorts of different information regarding retinol. So the first couple pages will just kind of cover like some general information about it, that all you need for the pure retinol is just a pea-sized drop. So all of that information is in here, along with why the Common Restore milk is so important to go along with it. And then it's got a little tracker on here. But I wanted to go over some of the other things that I'm adding with the Clinical Solutions and why it's important. So when you decide to start this process, it is really important that you let me know what night you decide to start. This is important because I'm going to be walking you through the whole retinization process, which is the 8-week process. It is really important that you actually follow the exact guidelines for like what days that you're going to do it to get the best results. Doing it more than what's recommended is just basically going to irritate and burn your face a little bit more. So it's really important to actually follow this because this is set by dermatologists that work with Mary Kay to get the best results. So I'm just going to go over some information along with that I'm adding, like I said, to what I'm sending you. And this is all just a bunch of different pieces of information about what is pure retinol, what is the Milk and Restore, why is it important, why do they need to come together, and what benefits does it have for you. So I have that information that will also be in your packet. And then, like I was saying, it's an 8-week process. So I'm adding this sheet with your product, and it will tell you every week. Like the first week, it says 1 time per week on the same night, diluted with the Calm Restore facial milk. So you will combine the two together for the first 2 weeks. But it will go through every single week. And it's important that, like I said, you let me know what days you're starting, that sort of thing. That way I help to keep you on track. And as you experience things, I can answer questions very easily. And I'll have a lot better idea of where you're at because I'll know what week and what process that you're on for that week. And of course, remember, retinol is only for at night. And before you go outside, you need to wipe it off. Otherwise, it will burn and it will hurt. UV rays do not work well with retinol. So the nights that you do this, please, please, please keep that in mind. So that is the 8-week process. So that's going to come with you, with the products for you. And then this is a blown up version of what is in that pull-out pamphlet. And what this is like, these are 7 squares. So this way it's a tracker for you. So you can choose either Monday through Friday, and it'll make it a lot easier for you to know, okay, so on this day is when I started. So then the next week I need to do it this day. And it also gives you some room for some notes if you want to add some notes. But that's, for me, I feel like it makes it easier if I have something that's like by the mirror, if I have to do things a specific way. That way I know, okay, this day I need to do this, and this day I need to do this. So it's all on my tracker, and I know what week I'm on. So I have that blown up for you. And then to go along with that, something that's kind of fun and something that I think will make it a little more fun and interesting for you, I guess, is probably the best way to put it, is I also printed off a fun little journal. And so the day that you use the clinical solutions, like the next morning or whatever, when you wash it off, you know, you may experience redness, you may experience some irritation. Facial milk, you can use that as often as you want. And then you may experience some like flakiness, that sort of thing, which is all completely normal. But you'll also experience like some really, like your skin is really, really soft, you know, that sort of thing too. But it can be kind of fun, not only just to take a picture to see where you are at the beginning, where you are after a week, where you are after 2 weeks. It's also like really great to actually read the entire process of what you've done and what you've experienced. So I've added the journal in there. And then something else that's really important is to know what you can and cannot use during your retinization period. This is important because we do have products that do counteract with it. And I'm pretty sure I talked to you about this before. But we didn't talk about the specific products. So on here, it's going to have the pictures of the different items that you should not be using in this 8-week period, or at least not on the same night. And it'll explain which items and why. And then it also explains like the kind of people, or not the kind of people, but the people that cannot be using clinical solutions because it's not going to work for them because they're already using a solution that counteracts it, or if they're trying to get pregnant, or they're pregnant, that sort of thing. You understand, you're a nurse. So I'm adding this with that as well. So I just kind of wanted to go over that with you a little bit. That way you had a better idea as to why all of that's in there. Because I think it's important for you to know what you're doing, how to track it, how to get the best results, what is being put on your face and in your body, what is it that's important about it. So I have all of that added. And like I said, please, please, please let me know when you decide to start this process, because I will be checking in with you the next day, seeing how things are going, answering questions. And then if something seems wonky, then I can get a hold of our Mary Kay medical department and find out like what we can do or what we need to do. Other than that, I am so excited for you to start this, and I'm looking forward to doing it myself. And so with that, that's all I really needed to tell you for now. I love you so much, and thank you for being so supportive, and I cannot wait to see how this works for you. I can't wait to see how it works for me too. But yeah, that's all I have for now, so I will talk to you again later. Bye, Mom. I love you.